So it appears this is where perhaps most of Kotli's, the city's garbage is dumped. This is a place, across me you'll see the land of Kurti, where a new campus, an additional campus, a separate campus from the main campus is being built. You may just catch it in the screen here, you may not, but some of the photos I've taken from atop there obviously show it very clearly. That's Dr. Khwaja Abdul Hamid Saab. Just checking out the flying creatures, eagles, vultures, and various other bird flock community. The smell is quite strong here as well, and of course there's some sort of a fire. Perhaps it's a continuous fire, given the amount of material here, where it would be not only in the high kilograms, but what we say as 40 kilograms a mun. So there's many mun here and many tons in fact. And the smell, the longer we stay here, the smell is getting more and more obnoxious. And of course in that is all sorts of rubbish, and of course it flows down here, which means the truck probably comes from this side. So waste management, if you can't sort it out here in Jammu, Kashmir and allied areas, then it's not going to be sorted out in India or Pakistan, which have far less time and far less priority in terms of public policy. Although I suppose with India's grand scale of wealth, it could, but then it's got a high population. Of course, you can see part of the what's built at Kurti, and there you go, just about in the middle of your screen. Fagosh on this side. जितना देर बंदा इधर है ना, इतना ही. So it's a beautiful region. Obviously the forests have been affected too, but मैं उनका तक जी ये उन smell जड़ी है, ये बहुत जालिम smell है. इसमें plastic, इसमें क्या क्या तक वो आए तू सट रहे हैं. So guys, living in England, waste management. Billions of dollars in this, billions of US dollars, Canadian dollars, Singapore dollars in this. This is a side road from the road taking you in this direction towards the main road that takes you towards the highway, taking you from Kotli city to Sensa, before that Gulpur, where the road forks out south to Mirpur, and if you go to the right at Gulpur, you're going towards Sensa, and from Sensa you get to the gateway of the territory of Pakistan. And we would like that border, well, for practical purposes we can't get it sealed yet, but for the moment, as part of the security subject of JKA public agency, it is important that this road should no longer be used by the Pakistani army and its agencies, and the Tehsil of Sensa as a whole should be clear of any kind of security presence of Pakistan. Very clear, very unambiguous is our policy stance. And it comes from almost 2 decades of working, living, flourishing. Not financially, but flourishing in terms of taking in the richness of thousands of years of existence on beneath this sky. And the sun is setting there in Jammu. That's the direction. And if you were to go in this direction, you'd be moving towards the valley. Even in this direction, you would come across Mender, and you could move on and go the Punch road to the valley via places like Bafliaz, and before that Surankot, Nuri Chamb. So 6 minutes and 18 seconds so far. I don't know when you'll get to see these videos. Today is Saturday, the 9th of March. And you're watching this video of Kotli in your screen, and this road is the one coming. I would say Fagosh is actually further on in that direction, but we're on that road where on the left hand side you'll be going towards Fagosh. From there you can go on to Manila, and from there you can go on to Korata. You can turn left and go back towards Kotli. Okay, and in this direction you would go towards the main road linking Kotli city to Sensa and Gulpur to Mirpur, or from Sensa you could go on towards the Pakistani capital, where we meet the gateway at Hulad, where there's a dam, and the milk is coming out on the other side, and the grazing is all done on this side. Okay, so see you soon. Once again, I hope.